Hello, and welcome to Yoga by the Moon. I'm here to guide you through a special bonus practice for tonight's full moon in Aries, a supermoon, here October 6th, 2025. My name is Michelle, and I'm honored you are here to join me. Maybe you're seeking stress release, maybe you're seeking connection to yourself, maybe you're just seeking movement, maybe you don't know what you're seeking. But whatever it is, I am grateful that your seeking brought you here. I already have done a yoga practice for tonight's full moon, but I figured with the supermoon, making the moon's power just even more supercharged and stronger and more in tune, like more heightened with emotions, more heightened with chaos. We have this fire sign energy with the moon positioned in Aries. We have this extra turmoil with the opposition between Aries and Libra, the current zodiac season we're in, kind of heightening conflict with our internal and external relationships. And so there's a lot of chaos and stress going on, and you're perhaps feeling it even more supercharged for this full moon than you usually do on a full moon. And that's normal, and that's absolutely going to be the case for a lot of us. And if it's not, that's fine. Maybe you're just having normal stress in your life, and that's fine too. Wherever you are in your life, whatever you're feeling, what I'm going to try to bring to you today is a way to harness the energy of the moon in a positive way for our lives. We're going to tap into all of that heightened awareness of emotions and conflict and turn inward. We're going to feel through our emotions. We're going to surrender to the universe and release our emotions, release those things that are holding us back, those things that are causing us stress and worry. And another way to do that, besides the yoga practice that I had already guided you through, which is a beautiful way to do so, is through somatics. I do happen to be a somatic facilitator and a somatic practitioner. And so I thought for my first YouTube somatic guided practice, I would use the full moon as a way to do extra release. So I hope you will join me in a comfortable seat on the mat as we begin, and just kind of release through our bodies and release that stress, find that connection within, that introspection, and then that just sense of internal harmony, hopefully. So wherever you are, just sit however is comfortable for you. If you have a mat, great, sit on the mat. If not, just sit right on the ground or the floor, wherever you are. Place your hands palm down on your knees. Just arrive in this space. Arrive in your body. Tune into the sound of your breath going in and out. You don't need to change it in any way. Just notice it. Maybe softly gaze into a distance without any really real focal point. Maybe you close your eyes entirely. Maybe you can feel the rhythm of your heartbeat. Maybe you can even hear it if it's quiet enough. But wherever you are, just sit for a moment and notice. Now, as we arrive into practice a little bit, roll our shoulders back and down, lifting our chest, creating some height in our spine, opening our hearts to begin that emotional release, that surrender to the universe. One really beautiful somatic practice is humming. Humming is a vibration that stimulates our vagus nerve, the nerve that connects our brain to and tells our brain to relax and tune in and calm down. And humming, if you notice that sensation you get when you listen to a bird chirping outside, that how it just immediately eases your mind. Maybe even you listen to songs of birds to go to sleep. A lot of people do, because it is such a calming thing. And that is very much in harmony with that idea of humming. The hertz production from the sound vibrations of those is very similar, and it has a very, very similar effect on our vagus nerve to calm us down. So, as silly as it may seem, if you are comfortable doing so, I invite you to chant with me. In yoga, we do a lot of chanting through certain practices like Tantra, and it's a very similar vocalization to humming. In this particular chant, we use the words Om Chandraya Namaha, basically translated to I surrender to the moon. I surrender to the beauty and the power of the moon. And what a perfect chant for the full moon today. I will begin the chant, and then we will do 3 more rounds after, so that you can kind of get a feel for it. And if it feels right to you, you may jump in. If not, maybe just listen. You'll still get the benefits either way. But if you feel like it's right for you to jump in, please do. So to chant, we will say Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. 2 more like that. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Feel those vibrations in your throat, maybe a lightness in your head and your heart. Maybe you notice yourself feeling a little bit more open. Now, another somatic thing that is extremely helpful in relieving tension, and something I think we all do without really considering it to be a somatic practice, is shoulder rolls. So you're going to begin with bringing your shoulders slightly forward, up and back. Again, forward, up and back. Do these a few times this way. Just noticing if there's any tension. Maybe if you want to stop and kind of turn your head back and forth to get into your neck a little bit. But notice how your upper back and your middle back start to release a little bit with this motion. Now when you're ready, we're going to take it back, up, and forward the other way. Just finding some ease in our bodies. Finding some stress release. And some calm. Wherever you are, 1 more. And then find stillness once again. Another place that we can get very tense is our side bodies. And swaying is very good for somatic movement. It's a nice way to stimulate the vagal nerve. That's why you kind of sway when you dance. It's got that vibration of the earth kind of pounding through your body in a gentle, releasing way that just tends to feel so good. So maybe you want to sway back and forth. Maybe you bring your shoulders and chest into it. Maybe you bring your waist and kind of do some hip circles a little bit too. Just find a rhythm that suits your body, that suits your mood right now, that suits your comfort level. Just kind of dance to the song in your own head. Maybe it's just the song of your own heartbeat. Wherever you are, do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come to stillness carefully, slowly. Maybe feel a little bit of a head rush. If you do, just take a couple deep breaths. In the nose, out the mouth. Sigh it out. One more like that. In the nose, out the mouth, sigh it out. Similar to that swaying movement, we're going to do some side bends. So you're going to plant your right hand outside your right hip, bring your left arm up and overhead, creating a crescent moon with the left side of your body on an inhale. Then exhale, bring that left hand down outside the left hip, right arm comes up and overhead. Inhale, exhale, back and forth like that with your own breath. On an exhale, go sideways. Inhale, move up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Do a couple more like this. In your own breath, your own time. Stretching the body, stimulating that vagal nerve, releasing our tension. One more on whatever side you're on, and then inhale, come back to stillness. Now on our next breath in, we're going to bring our feet forward and then plant our hands in front of our bodies, in front of our hips. And then on an inhale, we're going to lift those hips up, straighten those legs, but keep a little bit of a softness in your knees, and come to a forward fold. Stretching through the back of those legs. A gentle inversion where your heart is below, or your heart is above your head. Telling the body to relax and wind down. Just breathe here. Maybe you find that gentle sway in this position here also. Wherever you are, we're just going to take a few breaths, releasing through the back body. Signaling our bodies to wind down. One more breath in. One more breath out. On your next breath in, we're going to slowly and gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll up the spine to come to standing in mountain pose. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Press down into the bottoms of your feet as you open your chest, lifting your chest to the sky. Hands, palms facing forward. A nice, strong standing posture. You've got this idea of a string lifting your top body up and a string from your bottom body that may think of like underneath your feet, pulling your legs down. It's the opposing energy, kind of mirroring the opposing energy in the sky right now. creating a sense of harmony inward when you tune in. So we can harness that power of this full moon today, just in this posture alone, finding a centeredness in the midst of it all. Feeling that connection of your feet to the earth is a very conscious way of connecting yourself to the greater universe, connecting to yourself, tapping in, tuning into the present moment. It is considered the ultimate grounding. Barefoot to surface, because we are connected to it all. We're connected to ourselves, to the earth, to each other, to the universe. And in this moment, recognizing that foot connection to the earth, we are reminded of that, the significance of who we are. We stand in power, in community, in connection. On your next breath in, we're going to sweep our arms up overhead. Inhale, look up to your hands. Exhale, bring your hands together and down to your heart center. 3 more just like that. Inhale, sweep those hands up overhead. Look up overhead. Exhale, hands at prayer down through heart center. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hands to heart center. If it feels right to you, take your right hand to your heart, your left hand to your belly. Just breathe as you normally do, but connect to the rhythm of your breath, the rhythm of your heartbeat. Feel your body where it is right now, being present fully for yourself. If your eyes are closed or has a soft gaze, gently flutter them open. Bring your hands to your side. And I want to thank you for joining me in this quick somatic release for the full moon. I hope you feel lighter. I hope you feel more connected. And I can't wait to practice with you again this coming Friday. Have a wonderful full moon.